Hi, I'm Shilpa.
I'm Arran and I'm a YouTube gamer.
I'm Helen and I'm a Childline counsellor.
And today we're talking about online grooming.
Am I? I don't know yet.
So we wanted to talk a little bit about online communities and gaming communities as well, and some of the positive elements of that. Arran, can you tell us a bit about what you do?
So I'm a Minecraft YouTuber and I run a Minecraft server. Online gaming communities is a huge part of the success of gaming generally, and why everybody loves gaming. You'll go home after school and you'll hop on and play some games with your friends and make friends and jump in, and they can be a very positive experience.
Yeah, definitely. I think young people often tell us or share with us the fact that, say, going on our message boards is something that's really helpful. There's something really unique about being able to share something with somebody who's like you, who's your own age, who might have experienced something similar. So to see young people have that community at Childline is really amazing.
And there can be some things to look out for as well. We want to talk a bit about things like online grooming. Could you maybe explain for us a little bit what online grooming is?
So online grooming is when somebody online tries to trick, force or pressure a young person into doing something of a sexual nature online that they don't feel comfortable with.
Okay. And do you see this sort of throughout the gaming community? Is that something that comes up?
I feel like the thing with the gaming community, it's such a, it's not just specific for an age range or a gender, which is a huge great thing about the whole entire gaming universe, is you can meet with all these different people and interactions, but like you said, there is a concern.
When you start striking up a friendship, you don't know anything about the person, you don't know what their motives are, you start talking to them, things can seem really great at first, and there can be some really good aspects of having those relationships online. From my experience of talking to young people, is where the conversation starts to turn, where conversation starts to become more sexualised. It's about just being really aware of when you start to feel like something isn't right or that something doesn't feel right.
And Arran, from what you've seen, if someone were to feel like they wanted to distance themselves from someone, but they really enjoyed playing a game or being part of a community, is there a way around that?
It's such a difficult thing. I pretty much could say all games feature block features, and to stop talking to someone, there can be just so many other issues entwined with that, especially if you're in a group setting and you just feel like there's nothing you can do, because if you're not part of this group and you've made all these friends, you feel, oh, I can't leave this group because then I'll have no one to play games with and there's no point of me playing games. It's a huge pressure and a big concern. But that's definitely when you should talk to someone about it, if it gets to that point.
You can definitely report these kinds of things. If something's happened online that you think is wrong or that you're uncomfortable with, I think reporting what's happened is a really good option. What I would say in that situation is a good idea would be to talk to Childline, because we have some other organisations or resources that we can refer you to.
Yeah. And so that's even if someone has already sent an image.
If somebody is blackmailing you, if somebody is pressuring you, even if you've shared something already, it happens. Just talk to somebody about it.
Do you think sometimes there might be a sense of isolation, or the person who's grooming might try and perhaps separate you from the group, and could that be a way of knowing it's not necessarily healthy?
Definitely. I think that's a really common thing to happen in a grooming scenario, because when somebody is able to isolate you from your support system, they're able to control you. So it's not just sexualised conversation or behaviours to look out for. It's also somebody encouraging you not to talk to your family, not to talk to your friends.
Especially with online gaming, it's such a collaborative experience. If you are being pulled away from a group to spend your time with an individual, then alarm bells kind of be ringing.
Yeah, and it's almost taking away from the benefit of being part of that group, and as you said, it's a collaborative thing. And sometimes these relationships can be taken offline as well.
There will become a point where you want to, if you develop a friendship well enough with someone, that you want to meet up and hang out, especially if they're a similar age to you. But then also, letting parents know and letting friends know about what is going on, and then also going to someone. I mean, The majority of people that I've met, they're always there with a friend or they're always there with someone else, and it's always in such a busy area.
And there's no resistance to getting other people involved. It's like, yes, I want to meet your friends and let's share this.
It is overall a very majorly positive experience you can have online.
Just want to thank you guys for coming on and talking about this. It's a bit of a difficult subject, but you've been great, and you really highlighted some of the positive elements of being online and gaming and being part of communities as well. So we'll say bye and see you next time.
Bye.